What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Okay, so I think this is going to be a separate video outside of the vlog because I'm going to be talking a little bit, and I am driving. Yes, I'm driving, and don't judge me. And yes, it's kind of ratchet. I don't have nothing to hold my phone up. I don't have no microphone. So you know what, y'all? We're going to do what we got to do. But anyway, I felt led to make a separate video because I wanted to talk more about HCG, because I noticed that I'm doing things, but I'm not really talking about why I'm doing it, because I'm doing it vlog style. So, you know, I'm just showing you what I'm doing, but I'm not really like explaining all the way. So, in case people don't know about HCG, I already kind of said it before, but for one, you are injecting the HCG peptide or hormone. You inject it into your body every single day, or you take drops under your tongue. And you do this for 23 days, or you do it for 40 days. I'm doing the 23-day one. And HCG is in 3 rounds. So the first round is the loading phase. The loading phase lasts for 2 or 3 days, depending on what your provider wants you to do. But loading means you have to load, or they call it gorging too. So you have to load the HCG into your body, like it needs to get into your fat, it needs to get in your muscles, it needs to get all up in your body so that way it can work effectively. And the only way to like push it into your body is through fat. So you have to eat a high fat diet for 2 to 3 days. And that's why they call it the loading phase, because you're just loading up on food. And there's a dirty loading and there's clean loading. I'm going to be clean loading. But dirty loading is when you eat like a bunch of junk food. So, you know, you're eating pizza, you're eating ice cream, you're eating fried chicken, and you're just eating all of this stuff that doesn't, you know, it's not really good for you, but it has a lot of fat, and so you're just putting it in your body. Now, there's not really any restrictions on this phase, so that's why a lot of people dirty load, and I'm using quotes because it's not like really, like if you look at the original protocol, they don't really say, okay, don't eat carbs, don't eat sugar, all of this stuff. But when you look at it as like, okay, you're going to be eating a 500 calorie diet for phase 2 every single day for 20 days. So obviously you don't want to go from like eating pizza and sugar and carbs, all of the highly addictive stuff, greasy stuff, you're eating that, and then all of a sudden you dropping your body to 500 calories a day. Like, that doesn't even make sense. So I'm clean loading to where my high fat is coming from olive oil, it's coming from butter. I'm still going to be eating a lot of vegetables, but I'm going to be cooking my vegetables in butter and olive oil. And I'm going to be eating like eggs, because I haven't really been eating scrambled eggs like that because I meal prep and I don't eat breakfast on the weekday. So I was like, you know, I'm going to be eating a lot of eggs. I'm going to make it a point. And I'm not going to be intermittent fasting either. So since I'm not going to be fasting, I feel like I don't necessarily have to like overstuff myself. I'm just going to eat my 3 meals a day and call it a day. But I'm still going to stay away from sugar. And I'm still going to stay away from carbs, like, unless it's absolutely necessary. Like, I'll eat some carbs. I might eat a Chex Mix at work. But for me, that's my problem, is the Chex Mix, like, just the random snacking. So I've been trying to make it a habit to not do that. If you look at my part 2 video, you'll see my food choices. So that's the loading phase. Again, I don't want to get off topic, but the loading phase is you're just loading your body up for 2 to 3 days with high fat food. And part 2 is the very low calorie diet phase. So that's the 500 calories a day. And the meals are okay, so they say you can eat breakfast. Like on the original protocol, you can eat breakfast. I know with my protocol, with my clinic, they say that I'm going to be fasting breakfast which is perfect because I fast breakfast anyway, so it works out. And she said you have to wait. You inject yourself first thing in the morning, you do your injection, and then you eat 4 hours later. For me, I'm still going to keep my fasting schedule of 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I'm not going to eat anything till 1 p.m. But for your meals, so for lunch and dinner, you're going to eat 3.5 ounces of protein, whether it be chicken or steak. And then you're going to eat 1 vegetable, and you're going to eat 1 fruit. Now, there is a list of vegetables and fruits that you can eat, and you cannot mix them. Now, I see some people online, some people mix their fruits and vegetables. Like, they'll have like, they'll cook spinach, and they'll put onions and peppers and the spinach and cook it up together, which is good. It's not like it's unhealthy. But this protocol, the original protocol, says 1 fruit, 1 veggie. So honey, with this money that I'm paying, I'm gonna eat 1 fruit and 1 veggie. I'm not mixing nothing. I'm not gonna make up my own nothing. I'm gonna go off what this original protocol says. And so an example meal would be 3.5 ounces of chicken breast. Spinach is very low calorie. And remember, you need to stay 500 calories a day. So each meal needs to be like 200 calories or less. So the chicken is about 140 to 160 calories. And then the spinach, you want to eat about 30 calories worth of spinach, which I think I can eat about 2 cups, maybe 3 cups of spinach. And then the fruit, if I have an apple, that's about 50 calories. And half of an orange, I think half an orange is like 50 calories or something like that. So that's how you would do it. Or you can do 6 handful of strawberry. Or I said 6 strawberries, which is about a handful. So I can eat that. And so I think that would be like my dinner. My dinner would be like a steak, some broccoli, or not, is it broccoli? Can I eat broccoli? I don't know, I gotta look at the vegetables again, but it would be a steak, a vegetable, and then my dessert would be the 6 strawberries, and I would blend it up with a little bit of water, a little bit of stevia, and have it like a smoothie or like kind of like ice cream. We're gonna finesse it a little bit, but it's still the same. It's the same amount of food or whatever. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna eat every day for 20 days. And the HCG stops your hunger. So yeah, you only eating 500 calories a day, but you're not gonna be like hungry, and you're not gonna be crazy. As long as, like I said, as long as the loading phase and you getting prepared to take it, as long as you're eating good, so that way your body is not craving it. But don't be eating cake and pizza and cheeseburgers all the way up until you start to go on your low calorie diet, because even though you're physically not going to be hungry, mentally you're going to want it still, and you don't have the habit of eating healthy yet. So it's going to be hard for you, and then you might cheat, and then you're going to waste your money, because why are you paying all this money just to cheat? Like, why? You could have did this for free. So what else? So that's phase 2. Phase 3 is the maintenance phase. The maintenance phase is you working your way back up to 1,500 calories. So the maintenance phase lasts for 3 weeks. So even though you do HCG for 20 days, 23 days total, you still have to do the maintenance phase for 3 weeks, because you have to stabilize your weight. And weight stabilization is honestly like the most important part of this, because if you make it through your 20 days and say, yeah, you lose your 25-30 pounds in 20 days, if you don't stabilize your weight properly, you will gain it all back, and it would have been for no reason. So you have to stabilize your weight. So There's different methods. The original protocol does not tell you how specifically. They don't really give you a lot of information for phase 3 and after, but there's a girl called HCG Chica. She's on YouTube, and I've been watching a lot of her stuff, and she calls it reverse dieting, which it is a real thing. So you basically start your calories at like 900, and every week you add a little bit more until you work your way back up to 1500 calories, and you maintain at the 1500 calories. And you know, if you want to lose more weight, you can lower your calories a little bit and keep losing weight. Me, I'm gonna personally maintain my calories at about 1500, or just until I stop losing weight, because I need to be able to get my dress altered and then fit it in March. So I have to maintain my weight for about a month and a half, basically 2 months, because I get married at the end of March. So I have to stabilize my weight for 2 whole months, and after I get my dress altered, so I really can't lose any more weight. So that's why I'm trying to lose as much weight as possible. My goal, by the time I get my dress altered, I want to be under 200. I want to be like 199. 195 would be amazing. If I could be 195 getting my dress altered, honey, I'm thanking God regardless. I'm thanking God right now that I've even been able to lose weight without HCG, but I'm really be crying, okay? So, yeah, so that's phase 3 is the maintenance phase, stabilizing your weight. And that's basically the rundown. I mean, that's the basic rundown of it. It's really not like super complicated, to be honest. It's very basic. The thing is your willpower of sticking to your diet, no cheating, like literally no cheating. Don't be eating no little chips here and there, or I'm gonna just eat a meal, like, no. It's gonna mess up your whole diet, because your weight is gonna wildly fluctuate. You know, you're supposed to be losing 0.5 to 1/2 a pound to 1 pound every single day. So your weight is going to be fluctuating so much that when you gain weight, you're going to be gaining 2-3 pounds. And then that's going to set you back like probably 4 days or something. And you're only on it for 20 days. And again, you paid for this. This is expensive. I'm not even finna lie to y'all. Like, this was over $500. So, and that's signing up with the clinic, becoming a patient, getting my lab work done. I'm getting HCG. I'm getting lipotropic shots. Lipotropic shots it's a fat burner and it's a B12. And I'm going to be injecting it twice a week. That's separate from the HCG. And then on top of that, I may or may not get phentermine. And depending on where you go, you may get phentermine, you might not. The information they sent me information about phentermine. So I hope I get it, since I'm paying, you know. I hope it's included in it. We'll see on Friday. But basically, I don't know if you guys heard of phentermine or not, but it's like a weight loss. It's not even a weight loss pill. It basically helps curb your appetite. So it curbs your appetite, and it's a stimulant. So it gives you like energy. Depending on your personality, it's either going to make you feel wonderful and make you super productive. You get everything done. You're gonna organize. You're gonna just be like that bitch. Or it's gonna make you irritated, irritable, mean, angry. So I'm praying that it makes me that bitch and makes me productive. You know, if I have to take it, I'm just praying that it's for the best, because yeah, I don't want to be angry and violent, because that's not even my personality anyway, to be honest. So I think I'll be okay. I'm too nice, so we working on that. And yes, so I just pulled up to the house. What else? Let me see. Is there something else that I gotta tell y'all about? Get comfortable. Working out. You can work out on HCG, and they basically tell you whatever you was doing before it, you can continue doing on it. So if you're not a person that works out, you can do it without working out, and you're still gonna lose weight. But if you're active like me, like I walk every day, and you know, I go to the gym here and there, so I'm still gonna walk for sure. If I feel like going to the gym, I'm gonna go to the gym. If I don't feel like it, I'm not gonna pressure myself. But I'm definitely walking because that's just a human. This is what we do. We walk, okay? So I'm gonna still walk. And what else? Only drink water. You can only drink tea. You can't have no sugar, y'all. No sugar. So you can have stevia, no Splenda or none of that artificial shit, no aspartame, which, I mean, technically you can do it, but it's really not good for you. Apparently it's linked to like Alzheimer's and all kind of bad stuff that fucks up your brain. So only stevia. Oh, another thing I wanted to tell y'all, when I'm drinking my tea, I don't use stevia. I stopped putting stevia and sugar in my tea. Like now, every now and then I may, like, when I tell you rarely, it's got to be like, I don't know. It's really rare. I try not to put sugar in it or stevia in it, only because I don't want my body addicted to like sweet stuff. You know, I've been trying for the last couple months to get my body off of sweet stuff, and even though stevia, your body doesn't process it like sugar, it's still sweet. So you still have the taste on your mouth for sweet stuff, you know? So it's just like, I just try to do what makes sense, what's common sense. So it's like, girl, don't put the shit in your tea. Like, why? You drink flavored tea. That's why I put herbal tea and I mix it with my black tea or my green tea. You see, I literally put like 2-3 tea bags every time I make a tea because I like my shit strong, okay? It's definitely flavorful. It's not just some watered down taste. Like, my tea is strong as hell. My husband be making fun of me talking about, dang, you got more tea than water. Because yeah, we're gonna have it strong, okay? But I don't put tea in my stuff. I mean, I don't put sugar in my stuff, so I feel like I'm gonna be fine. Honestly, I feel like I'm at the best time of my life. If to ever do HCG, this is the best time. Any other time, I know myself, I wouldn't do it because I'm not mentally prepared for it. But like, you know, in the past, I wouldn't have been mentally prepared for it. I would have been wasting my money. But now, today I'm ready. Bring it on, boo. Bring it on. So I think I pretty much covered it all. If y'all have any other questions about it, let me know. Obviously, I think I'm gonna go ahead and post this video. I'm gonna just kind of keep it basically raw. Like, I might edit a little bit here and there, but it is what it is. I just wanted y'all to kind of know what it is. I wanted y'all to know kind of why I'm moving and why I'm making the choices that I'm making, because in my vlogs I don't really talk about it. Like I said, I just show y'all what I do. And I actually got some packages on my doorstep. So once I actually get all of my stuff for HCG, like when I get my oil-free lotion, I'm gonna show y'all that. I have a food scale already. I'm gonna show y'all that. So I'm gonna probably show all of this stuff on Friday, and the video is gonna be posted on Saturday. So this video, I think I'm gonna go ahead and edit it, and I'm gonna have it posted today. So this is gonna be a video in between my week, you know, my part 1 and part 2. So if y'all have any other questions about it, just let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all. Shout out to my 8 subscribers, okay? Because your girl had 0 when she posted her first video. Now I got 8, and I'm thankful for every single subscriber, because like, this is how you get there, you know? Like, you don't get to 1,000, and you don't get to 2,000, you don't get to 100,000, you don't get to 1,000,000 without your first 8 subscribers. So I really appreciate y'all, and hopefully I have more of y'all in the future. All right, have a good one.